We are now going to create 3 EC2 instances, which are the servers on which we will install DynomiteDB. So to start, go ahead and select Services, then Compute, and click EC2. Then next up, click the Launch Instance button. And here we're going to see the AMIs that we can choose from. So scroll down a little bit until you see the Ubuntu Server 1404 LTS, and go ahead and click Select. Then next up, we need to select an instance type. So pick one that is appropriate for your needs. In development, we recommend using an instance with at least 2 vCPUs, and for production usage, at least 4. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and, in this example, I'm going to select an M3 large. So I'll go ahead and select my M3 large, and then click on Next, Configure Instance Details. And here what we want to do is we want to, for a number of instances, enter 3. If you are just prototyping, you can, of course, select spot instances. And of course, the advantage of spot instances is that they can be a lot cheaper. The disadvantage is they can disappear very quickly on you. So there's no guarantee that they'll be kept up by Amazon. In this example, we will avoid spot instances for now. For network, go ahead and select the DynomiteDB VPC. And then for subnet, it's going to be the DDB VPC public subnet, which you can see is selected here. Okay. Next, for the auto-assigned public IPs, let's do enable. And this just makes it easier as it exposes each of our servers to the public internet so that we can access them. And then for everything else, you can select or accept the default settings. And then next up, go ahead and click Next, Add Storage. For storage, we will accept the defaults. So you can click Next, Tag Instance. And we are not going to add any tags for now. So go ahead and click Next, Configure Security Group. Now, when we're here in Security Group, ensure that you have Create a New Security Group selected, because we're basically making an assumption that this is your first time setting up a security group. So for SSH, the first thing you want to do is limit that to your IP. So select the dropdown and select My IP. Then click Add Rule and ensure that Custom TCP Rule is selected. For port, set it at 8102. This is the DynomiteDB port and will allow you to connect from your client application to the server. And then for source, again, you want to limit this to My IP. And once you've done that, go ahead and click Review and Launch. And then next up, what we want to do is just go ahead and click Launch. And this will bring up the select an existing key pair or create a new key pair dialog box. At this point, again, assuming this is your first time setting up, go ahead and select Create a New Key Pair. Enter a key pair name of DynomiteDB-VPC-KP for key pair. You don't really have to do the -KP. You can name this pretty much whatever you want, but this is just an easy way to get started. Then ensure that you click the Download Key Pair. You have to do this so that you can log on your server. You want to save file, click OK, and then go ahead and what I'm going to do is save it into the ~/.ssh folder, and then I'm going to go ahead and save it. And yep. Okay, and finally, go ahead and click Launch Instances. At this point, Amazon is setting up and configuring your 3 servers. And in a few minutes, or actually a couple of seconds, your EC2 instances should be up, running, and ready for your use. And go ahead and scroll down and click View Instances to see if they're up yet. And we can see here that we have 3 instances that are up and running. Okay, that's the end of this video. And in the next one, what we're going to do is learn how to log on to these 3 servers and start to configure them.